Hi, it's Shannon Wilkie with the Shine Advocacy Group. Happy Tuesday. As an education advocate, I'm often contacted daily on how do we find out what's going on with our student. They are struggling greatly. They have concerns from the teacher being brought to our attention, or we've seen historic concerns. What can we do? So I have decided to tackle some video, kind of like in a series, about evaluations and the first steps to getting your student answers to therefore determine if they need help at school by a formal plan called the 504 or an IEP. So let's start with learning disabilities. So if you suspect that your student has a learning disability, you may be hearing things from teachers such as they are not doing well in their benchmark testing, or they're reading below grade level, or they are in a special group called Request to Intervention, called RTI, or MTSS, which is multi-tiered services, where the students coming together with a group of lower readers, lower math, and they're working to kind of bring those skill sets up. Does that mean that the student has a disability, a learning disability? No, it does not. They may just have a lagging skill that the school is working on bringing up. But if you have historic data and your student has struggled academically for years, where it's harder for them to learn, it's harder for them with math, reading, and writing, and it's affecting them at school to the point where you think they might need some specialized education, then you have the right to evaluation. This type of evaluation is educational. It's not medical. It's looking for the academic areas, again, as I said, reading, writing, and math, and it's called the PsychoEducational Evaluation at school. It has two parts. The first part is a comprehensive assessment of how the student's going to learn, their strengths, their weaknesses. It looks at their intellect, their abilities, and then it measures them in academic achievement as well, reading, writing, and math. So it's two separate evaluations. The cognitive evaluation, which I like the analogy, it's how the student's engine is built, how their brain is built, their cognitive ability, and then it compares that to how their engine is performing, how their brain is performing in the academic areas of reading, writing, and math. And if that measure comes back, if that evaluation comes back that there's a strength or a weakness or a certain percentage lower than peers, that student could qualify to get help at school through an IEP or a 504. But you don't know what you don't know. So I would recommend to go through the school evaluation team. It's a formal process, and you would put the request in writing. We do these daily, so feel free to reach out. And we also have some resources on how to help you write that evaluation if you wish to do it on your own, and start the process. So that is step one, to find out if you suspect a learning disability, the best course of action. So that's choice one. Choice two is you can go to an outside evaluator. This would be, if you talk to your pediatrician about it, they probably have referrals. They would refer you to either a neuropsychologist or a psychologist. And these psychologists would look at the same areas. So unfortunately, these are often not covered by insurance because it is more educational in nature. So they can be quite expensive. Most clients, 95% that we work with, will go through the schools to get this type of evaluation because it's educational based. I hope that helps answer your questions, and reach out if you have further. Thank you. Take care.